Most people think that I have a full head of hair, and honestly, I always did. But here's the reality. If I move my hair to the side, you'll see a significant amount of hair loss underneath. Despite that, I've managed to keep my hair looking, pretty good for years. But how? It's not just luck at all. It's a combination of specific things I've done to slow the loss and maintain what I have. In this video, I'll share exactly what I've done in the past that's helped me to hold on to a certain amount of hair and the exciting new steps I'm taking right now to actually reverse the loss and regrow hair. So let's dive into it. First, I'll show you the view here high up in the air residences here in Makati, Manila, Philippines. So I'll start by saying that I'm 57 years old, and a lot of people, it seems most people think I'm in my 30s, or definitely much younger than I am. So again, that actually has come from, at least partly, from me being careful about how I take care of myself since I was in my 20s. But I have been losing hair for decades already. And back when I started losing hair, kind of the only solution that there was is a hair transplant. And using things like finasteride or dutasteride, that's the solution that was available. Over time, there have been some other solutions that are showing some promise, you could say. So what did I do in the beginning? I wasn't exactly thinking about my hair at the time, but since I was in my 20s, I cut out sugar and I started moving toward a whole foods diet. It took me probably a decade to get there, but I started paying attention to ingredients and making sure that I was getting the right nutrition in general through vegetables and just a well-rounded diet, you could say. You can see the space in my hair from the hair loss. So I've definitely had a significant amount of hair loss, and so we're working on that right now to turn that around. And so hopefully we'll have some success with that, and you'll see exactly what I'm going to do, because that's part of what I'm going to show here. What I've done from the beginning is just do my best to take care of myself, and I've evolved over time. At one point, though, I evolved into eating vegan, and so I cut out meat and animal products completely for literally 5 years. I actually stopped that 2 years ago because I didn't know it, but by the end of that time period, I was severely deficient with B12. B12 is, a vitamin that comes from meat, and we can't produce it in our own systems. So we need to either take vitamins or not be vegan. We need to take the B12 vitamin and be tested, make sure that that our levels are good, or on a regular basis, or eat meat. But even if you do eat meat, it's a good idea to test for this as you get older, because B12 is something that is one of the harder vitamins for the body to process. And so a lot of people become deficient even if they're meat eaters. So the point is that during that 5-year period, the hair loss accelerated, and so I do have a diagnosis of androgenetic alopecia. It was aggravated by not having the right levels, the vitamin levels in my system over that period of time. So probably a big reason why I still have the hair that I have is because of my having taken care of myself in the best way that I could over my lifetime. However, that period of time contributed to my hair loss for sure. I have since corrected that and continue to monitor it and optimize it along with other vitamins that are important to hair growth. So that's, excuse me, one thing that I'm doing, but some new treatments have come up over the past number of years that are showing a lot of promise, as I mentioned before. And these are treatments such as exosomes and stem cell treatments. The thing that I was talking to you about in the beginning, there's something called epigenetics, which is basically lifestyle. So lifestyle can have a big impact, has a big impact on our health, on our overall health, which can all be rolled into, you know, the health of your hair and nails. It's all part of the health in general. So epigenetics is kind of a newer realm of study as well, where people, scientists have delved into lifestyle even more to see how this impacts our overall health, and it's definitely very big. So even though I didn't know it back then or didn't read about it, as far as I didn't, again, like I said, I didn't look at it as something that I was doing specifically for hair. It was for overall health, but absolutely had an impact. And now that we're planning to do exosomes and stem cells to try and counter the loss that we've had, try to reverse some of that. So that's what I'm working on right now. It's something that I will share the journey with you. It's really really exciting because I'm in Philippines right now, where these treatments are available, and they are available at a huge, you could say a huge discount over what you would pay for them in some other places, for example, like the United States or other parts of the world. It's very inexpensive here comparatively because of the currency exchange. I'll talk more about that in some other videos, but I just wanted to kind of mention these things and let you know what I'm doing. And this is a big project. I'm in the process of writing a book about it. I've always kind of strayed away from the finasterides and the dutasterides and the hair transplants. I never really wanted those. If it was all about aesthetics, then I guess maybe I would have done that. But for me, I want to be healthy from the inside out. I want to optimize my health and maintain that for the lifetime. So that's always been my goal. So anyway, I appreciate you watching. There's more to come. I'm going to be sharing all about my journey with this, and hopefully it can be helpful to you and others who watch it. So thanks for watching. Have a great one. And we're on the 54th floor, so that's a shot of Makati.